This is Ken Smith reminding you it happened today, March 24th. There have been hundreds, thousands of March 24ths in the past. March 24, 1603, King James the First becomes the King of England. He authorized the translation of the Bible into the King James Version. March 24th, 1664, Roger Williams is granted a charter to colonize Rhode Island. March 24th, 1832, the Mormon leader Joseph Smith was beaten, tarred, and feathered and driven out of the state of Ohio. 1883, on this day, the first telephone call between New York and Chicago. It was on this day, March 24th, 1900, that construction of the New York City subway began. March 24th, 1906, a census was taken of the British Empire and showed that Great Britain at the time ruled 1/5 of the world. How things have changed. It was March 24th, 1942, that Japanese were gathered together and placed in detention centers throughout the Southwest. March 24th, 1989, the worst U.S. oil spill, the Exxon Valdez, spills 11 million gallons of oil off the coast of Alaska. March 24th, 1996, the New York Metropolitan Authority raised the cost of crossing the George Washington Bridge to $3.50 each way. But that's what happened in the past. Today is March 24th, 2020. And it's today that Boris Johnson announced to the British Empire that they were to stay home confined. And they gave 4 reasons. All gatherings of more than 2 people in public are forbidden. Canceling all weddings and baptisms. Shops, non-essential, ordered to close. All types of exercise and communal play parks are shut down. Houses of worship, churches, mosques are all closed. Travel on roads, trains, and buses, all banned except for essential work. Italy's top official reported early good news in 2 days of successive declines in the death rate. Just on Saturday, there were 793 deaths. Sunday, it declined to 651. Yesterday, to 601. Scientists believe that the countries like Spain, France, and the United States are all following a similar pattern. Beijing, China, authorities said that they will end the 2-month lockdown in the Hubei province because there have been no further reported communication of the virus. The city of Wuhan, where the virus was first detected in December, will remain locked down until April 8th. It was only a week ago that Hong Kong seemed like a model for how to contain the virus. With a relatively small number of cases, that was in part thanks to their taking seriously all of the provisions to prevent the spread of the virus. Social distancing, intense hand washing. Hong Kong was proof that these measures worked. They only reported 150 cases at the start of March. But now, today, March 25th, things have turned around. A different lesson. This is the lesson of what happens when you let your guard down too soon. The number of confirmed cases has almost doubled in the past week because of travel, allowing students to work abroad, and in the end, Hong Kong will have to reinstate a strong shutdown. Today, nearly 16,000 Americans are stranded overseas in countries that are not allowed to enter the United States. Today, 5 Florida college students tested positive for the virus after returning from spring break. Only 40% of Americans can afford an unexpected expense of $1,000. In fact, nearly 80% of workers are living paycheck to paycheck, meaning that the block that's happening now in Congress of giving immediate financial aid becomes paramount. Today, the first case of the virus has been confirmed at the Vatican. Where's the safest place in the world to escape from coronavirus? It's a continent, Antarctica, where 4,000 people normally are living. And right now, the Antarctica is the only continent in the world that has no cases of the virus. Watch out for internet fraud. The United States Department of Justice announced that they just shut down a website claiming to sell a vaccine. It said, due to recent outbreaks of the virus, the World Health Organization is giving away vaccine kits. Just pay $4.95 for shipping. Thus read the homepage. The truth is, at this time, there is no virus vaccine. So here we are. Another day, another opportunity. Our perspective is often small and overwhelming, while God's picture is much larger. It's doable and encouraging. We read in Philippians 1:27, whatever happens, conduct yourselves in a manner worthy of the gospel of Christ. This is the day that God has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. This is Ken Smith reminding you all this happened today, March 24th.